my Paint.Eat.Chill family. Thank you so much for purchasing your flower fun paint kit. I truly appreciate you. So we're gonna go ahead and just quickly go over our supply list. So in your kit, you should have received, of course, your either 8x10 stretch canvas or your 11x14 stretch canvas. You should have received 3 brushes within your kit: a large brush, a small medium-sized brush, and then your liner brush. Okay, you should have also received a palette, a disposable napkin, a disposable apron that has a napkin in the back of it. Okay, you should have also gotten printed instructions and a copy of the photo itself, okay, to help you go along if for any reason the video is too fast for you, which, guys, this video belongs to you. You are allowed to watch it as many times as you need to. You can fast forward it, you can fast forward, you can stop, pause, play, rewind as many times as you need. The only thing that we ask is that you do not share the video outside of your home or outside of your paint party. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on our painting. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get our colors together. Now, what I suggest is not pouring out all of your colors at one time. Pour them out as you need. Okay, so we're gonna start. We have our orange. Let me shake this up. Okay. Oh, excuse me, guys. I should have opened these up beforehand. I'm so sorry. So we have our orange color. I'm gonna go ahead and get that in my palette. Okay, guys, I'm also working on a larger size canvas, so it is going to take me a little longer per step. But again, guys, this is your video, so feel free to go ahead and fast forward as you complete your painting. Okay. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that the colors do vary from kit to kit. We do that purposely. We want you guys to have unique pieces and just a more unique experience. Okay, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our, excuse my palette, I use this often. So we're gonna start here with our darker orange color. Okay, so go ahead and get a little bit of water on your brush, wipe it off. So we're gonna start at the very bottom. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fill this in here. Okay, we're filling in the bottom. And guys, if you for some reason cover over the traced out design, it is perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay. You should be able to see your painting, well, the design through the paint. If for any reason that you're just unable to do that, we're gonna go over the shapes and just pretty much how to get it back. Okay, I don't want you guys to get frustrated, anxious, or anything like that. This is us having fun. We're painting. Hopefully you guys have something to eat, something to drink, and we're hanging out, we're chilling, guys. Okay, there are no paintbrush police. You are allowed to use whichever brush works best for you. Okay, you are allowed to change up the color scheme. If you guys have paint already at home and you want to do something a little different, go for it. Okay, or if maybe after you've completed this painting you want to do another one in a different color scheme, go ahead and do it. Okay, I want you guys to be able to express yourselves. Express yourselves. We were all given the ability to create. That is our God-given birthright, which is the power to create. Okay, guys, so get creative, have fun. All right. Also, guys, please, after you finished your paintings, I would love to see what you guys have done, what you guys have created. Go ahead and share a picture with us. Tag us on Facebook and Instagram, Paint.Eat.Chill. If you have neither of those, go ahead and send us an email to paint.eat.chill@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead, with your permission, and share that picture. Okay, we would love to see what you guys have created. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into the next step. Okay, so we got the bottom of our we got the tabletop covered. Okay, so now, guys, you can go around the design, or you can just go ahead and just go for it and cover it over, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of connect my guiding lines right here. So I'm just gonna, and I'm using my largest brush for this part. Okay, so I'm just kind of connecting my line just like that. I'm also gonna come over here just like that, up to the point of the flower, or just so I can show you guys that it's okay to go over the design, I'm bringing it right there. Okay, if you're not comfortable there, we can take it a step further, and let's just bring it all the way down. Okay, guys, perfect. All right, now let's fill it in. This is the fun part. This is the fun part. So go ahead and fill all of that in. As you guys can see, you can still see the design. See that? Okay. So don't be afraid to paint over it, because you will still be able to see the design. Also, guys, I should have mentioned this. I always forget to mention this in the beginning. But please have clothes on that you're not afraid to get paint on, unless you like very quickly clean it off. Acrylic paint isn't very forgiving. You know, it dries pretty quickly, and it likes to adhere to clothing. Okay, guys, so make sure we're in clothes that we don't mind getting some paint on. Alright. Some paint here. So just as like I mentioned, I tend to pour what I think I need, and if I need more paint, I'll add more paint. I don't want to have too much paint on my palette and then, you know, I have to get up or tend to my little people, and then, you know, my paint is all dry. I don't want that. Alright. Perfect. Alright, guys, you should be done with this step. Okay, if you aren't, that's okay. You're allowed to take as much time as you need. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next step. I'm gonna wipe off my brush. I'm wiping it off into my paint rag that I have here, but you should be wiping it off into your napkin, and then go ahead and clean it off in the water. Okay. job, guys. So now we're gonna go for our next color. Now, I hope you can see this is darker than this, right? So now we're going for this color. We're not going for our lightest yellowish color. We're going right here for this mid-tone, okay? So you want to go for your medium tone, your medium color, okay? That medium orangish yellowish color. That's where we're going now. Okay, family? So next we're gonna go for our next sunburst portion. Okay, so we're gonna start right here at the tabletop. Okay, and we're just going to create a line just like that. Okay, and we're gonna create another one over here. And while we're over there, just go ahead and paint that in at that very tippity corner right there. Go ahead and just fill her in. Okay, she's filled in. Okay, and then we're going to skip. We're skipping this. Do not paint here. We're coming over here, right here, right next to our the orange that we painted. Okay, go ahead and paint all of that in. Again, guys, it's perfectly okay if you cover the design. If you want to go around the design, go ahead and do so. I want you guys to be as comfortable and as loose as possible, okay? I wanted to make a funny joke, but the babies might be painting with you, so I'm gonna not make that funny joke. All right, but keep it loose, okay, guys? Guys, also, if you need to move your canvas around, move it around. So like I like to flip it, you know, for better angles, to get my paint on better. Flip it around, move it around. Doing is just filling in color. This is actually a fairly easy painting. It gets a little bit more dramatic once we start getting into the flower pot, but this part right here is fairly simple. I got that nice and covered. Now we're gonna come over here to this portion. What you can do, you can come from the bottom and start, or what I would do, let me get a little bit more. What I would do, I'm gonna come right, let's say, I'm gonna come right here, right in the middle of this flower, our largest flower. I'm just gonna draw a line, just like that. Can you guys see that? I have a line right through our, right through the largest flower. And that's gonna be my starting point for my paint. And I'm just going to start filling that to the top. Let me turn this back around so you guys can get a proper view. That way you're not using up all your paint if you want to come back and fix any areas. If you feel like, you know, you want to add paint, or maybe if you want to use some paint for another project, right? At least you have paint left over, you're not using all of it. And it's completely okay if the colors get a little blended. That's okay. Okay? Good job, guys. Go ahead and wipe off your brush. Wipe off your brush. You always want to wipe first and then rinse. That way you're not clouding up your paint water too much. Not that it's a big deal. You can always get new water, but you know, just so we keep the water bill low. All right, guys. So now we're gonna go to our lightest color. This one right here. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and fill this in. That's okay. Like I mentioned before, acrylic paint dries really fast. Any mistakes that you make, you can definitely go back over it with the color that you intended on using, okay? Alright. Now let's go ahead and wipe off our brush. It off. Now we're going for our blue. Okay. Now, if your paint is still wet, which mine is, you can do one of two things. You can allow it to take a second to dry. Okay. And this is why, again, guys, I told you not to pour out everything. Yeah, don't pour out everything, just in case for moments like these. So we can allow this to dry, or if you have a blow dryer, you can go ahead and cut your blow dryer on right quick, blow dry that right quick, and yeah, just like that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna pause this video right quick. I don't want to blare the blow dryer in your ears, just in case somebody's wearing headphones. Okay, so just bear with me just one quick second. Let me just blow dry this right quick. All right, family, so we got that nice and dry. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our light blue color going. So go ahead and get that blue on your largest brush. Okay. Our light blue color. And now we're filling in our vase down here. Now what you can do is you should again be able to see the pattern, okay, the design. Okay, so go ahead and outline your vase. You can start here at the edge and find that line right there and keep going just like that. Can you see that? Alright guys, good job. So go ahead and fill that in now. Now that we have our guiding line, go ahead and fill it in. Get water on your brush if you need your paint to move better. And again, if you want to just go around the design, that's perfectly fine as well. It may take you a little bit more time. That becomes a little bit, a bit more tedious, but it's not a huge deal if you choose to do it that way. Also, as far as brush strokes are concerned, because this is a round vase, I tend to do my brush strokes in a more curved pattern. It's perfectly fine if you want to do it horizontally, vertically, but I just think it lends better to the shape of the vase if we curve it. Do you guys say vase or vase? I feel like I go back and forth. Like I don't have a set way of saying it. It's just whatever comes out of my mouth. Whatever comes out is how I say it. Go ahead and clean your brushes, guys. Okay. So we're cleaning our brush. And again, go ahead and give your vase an opportunity to dry. Or if you have a blow dryer, go ahead and hit it with your blow dryer, which is again what I'm gonna do, guys, right quick. So bear with me. I'm gonna pause the video. All right, family. So now we're gonna go ahead and go for our pink colors. We have two pink colors. We have a lighter pink and a darker pink. We want to get both of those on our palette. I am so sorry, guys. I don't have any of. Oh, I didn't have any of. Well, not any, but a lot of my paint I didn't have ready and prepared for this demonstration. I'm sorry. Family. So we're switching over our brushes now. You are more than fine to stick with your larger brush for this step. It may be easier if you use your medium or your liner brush. Okay? But again, there are no brush police. Nobody's gonna come get you if you use the wrong brush. Okay? Or if you use a different brush, not even a wrong brush, but if you use a different brush. Nobody is going to come to get you, okay? Okay. Alright. So I just made a little spill with my paint because, you know, paint. Alright, this one. Alright, family, so we have our two pink colors, our darker pink and our lighter pink. Okay, and so you're just gonna kinda mix the two. Just get both, not really mix it, but just get both of them on your brush. So like, I hope you can see that. Can you see that? The two different colors on the brush? It's not mixed, but they're both present, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and start outlining our flowers. Now, if for some reason you have just completely covered your canvas and you cannot see the design, all we're doing is fun, wavy circle shapes. So, for example, this is our larger flower here. We're just making waves. We're just making waves. You see that? Just like that. Okay. If for any reason you cannot see the design and you just kind of want to do your own flower shape, guys, please go for it. I cannot stress enough how much I really want you guys to express your creativity. Okay? So all I'm doing is following the shape of my flowers. Now, not all of my flowers are completed, but that's okay. I'm just completing them because a lot of them are going to get covered once we start adding in our other flower detail and our leaves and things like that. So like you see right here, this has a leaf, so it's not really a completed flower. That's okay. I'm just gonna go over the leaf, and I'm just like again creating a squiggly circular flower-like shape. My flowers are very abstract. These are very abstract flowers. Okay. Awesome. Now, guys, if for some reason your blue has not completely dried, it's okay if it blends in. If it blends with your pinks, okay? It's perfectly okay. Now, you guys can either stick with your medium-sized brush, or you can use your larger brush. Since I have paint on here, I'm just gonna go ahead and just get in my smaller flowers. But I think I may, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So now we're just filling in our flowers. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna more or less got most of the paint on. Now, as I'm putting in this paint, I'm smushing it. I'm using the flat surface and I'm wiggling it as I'm laying the color down. I'm gonna switch over to my larger brush, mainly because I have a larger canvas. Yeah, that's mainly why. All right, and nobody's gonna come get me for switching my brushes, right? Okay, so I am just getting in my pinks. Oh, I missed the flower. I missed the flower down here. I sure did. I sure did. I missed one down here, so I am just gonna create a little flower shape down here. See, no big deal, guys. No big deal at all. And you know why? Because I couldn't see that because my paint covered it up. But as you see, I kind of just created my own shape. I couldn't see it. That's what happened. Okay, but I filled it in the way I felt was necessary. Okay. So that's the thing. I'll paint these 1,010,000,000 times and they will look different every single time. Every single time. So I'm filling in my larger flower now. And again, guys, if some of the blue gets mixed in, that's okay. Wiggling my paint on. Why? Because it gives it a more like flower-like, leaf-like, petal-like texture to it. Doing it that way. I'm gonna flip my canvas so I can get to the top. Again, guys, feel free to move your canvas around. It doesn't have to stay in the one position. Okay. And I'm also kind of overlapping some of these flowers. So like this one right here that I'm working on, it's overlapping my larger flower. So we're getting all of them filled in. And again, we're pretty much following the shape of the flower and just kind of squiggling it in. Okay. And I don't want you guys to judge your paintings because it is going to change shape. Now, guys, I don't know if you can see that, but right here in this flower, my paint was still wet. It's mixed in a little bit. That's okay. That's okay if that happens. Because what it's doing is it's giving this flower a bit of variation, right? It's adding a little bit of texture. It's adding a bit of highlight. It's doing all those fun things. So it's okay. It's okay. I want you guys to know that it's okay if the colors mix a bit. Should be more or less done filling in your flowers. And if you're not done, that's okay too. Take your time. Okay, I like the placement of what I have here. I'm pretty happy with what I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rinse my brush. This dry. If you have your blow dryer, go ahead and hit it with the blow dryer. Don't hit it. Be nice, guys. Be nice. Okay. Go ahead and use your blow dryer. I'm going to go ahead, pause real quick, hit it with the blow dryer right quick. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, family. And so now we're going to go ahead and, now you can either grab your liner, you can grab whichever brush for this step, okay? But you do want to get it in some of that darker pink color. Okay, now I'm using my larger brush, okay? I'm using my largest brush. And I'm getting that paint on the edge of my brush, just like that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some curvy lines right at the very bottom of our painting. So, just like that. See that? Just like that. Then I'm gonna come maybe right over here and do a few here. Just like that. Okay. Alright guys, perfect. So go ahead and you don't really have to rinse your brush for this next step. Get another line here. I think I want to do another line here. Maybe another one here. Just like that. Not too many lines, but not too many, but okay. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get a little bit more of my lighter blue. So you should have some white. Get some white on your plate. Okay. And so now, no, go ahead and wash off your brush. I'm sorry, guys. Rinse that brush off. Okay. So this part is, I want to say this part is all up to you. So what we're doing now, we're using our largest brush. And we're just creating some texture, some really bold textural lines. So what we're creating is not exactly C's, but more like, I guess parentheses, parenthesis type shapes. Okay, so you can do one of two things. You can go straight with the light blue, which let me give you guys a look at what that looks like. And so basically, we're just doing these. Nothing crazy. We're just getting texture there on. You see that? Okay, and that's just with the light blue. Okay, you can probably do one. I didn't rinse my brush. You can do one with just white. I'm just giving you guys some options. You guys can do this portion. This is where you guys are really activating your creativity, okay? You can mix your white with some pink to create a really like a lighter pink color. I'll do that up here. You can do these all the same color, it's perfectly fine. Okay, we're just getting texture on. You can also, I'm not rinsing my brush, guys. You can go back into that blue, mix it up there. It almost creates, you want to get a little bit more pink on there, a little bit more of that blue, almost a really, almost like a lilac, like a really light lilac-like color. Okay, and you can, I'll come down here, and again, not really C's, but more like parentheses. Again, we're just getting some color and some texture into our flowers, guys. If you feel more comfortable, because like some of these smaller flowers, if you want to use your smaller brush, that is perfectly okay. Be using the edge of your brush for that step. You can play around with the shades. This one I initially just had blue in there, but I'm coming back. That's what I mean, like have fun, okay? Have fun, guys. Coming back. Come over here, bring some blue over here. Just a bit of blue over there like that. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and wipe off your brush. And I think for this next step, guys, I'm thinking I want to go to my liner brush, or in my case, my smaller round brush. You guys have more of a liner brush. Get some liner on this. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're gonna go ahead and kind of just, I'm gonna add a little bit more of that lighter blue. And I'm kind of just mixing it in. I'm mixing some of that blue, some of that pink, some of that white. And I'm just adding in it's I want to call it more like a blob, right? The key is understanding that we're layering. That's key. Okay. Okay. I'm using different colors, so I'm going between my purplish, my light pink, okay, and I'm just adding, I'm gonna do some pure white. I'm never rinsing my brush for this step. So we're just, again guys, we're just blobbing it on. Just kind of pushing the brush into the canvas. Remember guys, it's all about layering. We are layering, layering, layering. Okay. I'm liking what I got going there. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and rinse that same brush. Go straight into our light blue color. Okay, now we're gonna do that same blob-like method with our lighter blue color. All right, and if for any reason it starts to mix, that's okay. Just go ahead, wipe off your brush, rinse it, and go back into your light blue. Okay, so I'm coming here and I'm just adding straight light blue. And I'm just blobbing it in. Blobbing it in. Okay. Once we've added our black detail, it's just, this painting is gonna pop so much. This is, I don't really want to call it trust the process, because I mean, it looks really good already. And I'm sure you guys have really nice things going on your side of the screen as well. So just go ahead and continue to add in your light blue blobs. Okay, good job, guys. Oh, actually, I didn't want to rinse it yet. Go ahead and get that blue and some white. You want more white than blue, since you already have it on your brush. Okay. Sorry, guys. Go ahead and just mix that a bit. Okay, and we're just going to kind of get that going on our base right here, just like that. Okay, good job, guys. So that part is done. Go ahead and rinse off your brush. If you want to add some more white into your flowers, now's the time to do it. Go ahead and rinse your brush off. Take a step back, look at your flowers, see if there's anything else you want to place in there. So I think I want to add some just straight white in some places. Job. Go ahead and rinse off your brush. And I need to get my green. Sorry, guys. My green out. No, we're not green. Tell me. Don't tell me. Excuse me, family. Hold on. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm just gonna pause right quick. I have to find my green. I can't find my green. Hold on, guys. Alright, family. So we have found our green. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I appreciate you. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and start creating our leaves. Okay, now you should still be able to see your shape. If you're unable to see it, of course you can add them in. So basically what we're creating are football shapes. Now you can use any of your brushes to create those shapes. I think I'm gonna go with my medium-sized brush. Okay. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and follow the shapes that are already presented here for me. Okay, so I'm just going to start down here, and we're making footballs, guys. Just like that. Fill them in as you go.
certainly overlap over your flowers. If you want to add a couple of more leaves, that's perfectly fine as well. You can do some behind your flowers. So like this one, I'm gonna leave it more behind. That one's gonna come more behind. Let's see. So this one. See, this one is gonna come over this flower here. We're filling in as we go. I'm just gonna actually overlap that. Here, add a leaf here. As you guys can see, very simple football shapes. Okay, and we're filling them in as we create them. Okay. One up here. Guys, this is very much fun art and not fine art, so I don't want you guys to start getting,
you know, like, oh no, like, I want you guys to have a nice painting, obviously, but I don't want you guys to start nitpicking over your painting either.
okay? So see, I don't have a drawn out design here, but I feel like I want to add one in there. So guys, you have liberty to fill in any leaves that you think. Just gonna get some more color in here. Go back over anything. Go ahead and wipe off your brush and make sure to rinse it off. Go ahead and grab your smallest brush. We're gonna go back into that really, really light yellow, the lightest yellow that you have. We're gonna go back into there. You can allow your leaves to dry, or you can kind of just jump right in. Okay, and we're just kind of following the curve of the leaf. We're just gonna add highlights right into each leaf. go into our white, pure white, rinse it off, rinse off your brush. Sorry guys, rinse off your brush first and then go into your white. And on the other side of each leaf, you're gonna add some white. So, just like that. Go ahead and get some more of that pure white on your brush. And right in the center of each flower, go ahead and add some white dots. Just right in the center of each one. Just some white dots. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some more flower like I don't know if you want to, I'm not exactly sure what this flower is called. If any of you guys know, definitely feel free to comment it in the comment box down there. But let's go ahead and we're gonna add some fun details. We're using just the white. You can also mix it if you'd like. You can do different things here. I'm just gonna use pure white for this portion, but you can definitely go ahead and add in some pink, add in some of the light blue color, mix it with the white. You can do that, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come over here right beside my leaf and my flower here. And what we're doing is we're just taking our liner and we're just creating a rain, like almost like a rainfall white blobs. Just like that. And you want to kind of angle your brush to create that shape. And it's perfectly okay to go over your leaves and your flowers. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing. And again, I'm just pressing. Pressing my brush. Against my canvas and creating these blobs. You can make these as small as you like, as big as you like. because I do this painting 1,010 times, and it looks different every single time. Alright guys, so it doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Of course you can, you know, opt to do it as close as possible. That is fine as well. I think I'm going to, I think I want to come, let's see, I think I want to come over here, maybe over here. And this is where you guys can get creative with it and just kind of place it. So let me, since this is a little bit clearer over here, just so I can give you an idea of what we're doing. I'm taking my brush, I'm just pressing it, just like that. Just like that. Remember, you can also change up, you know, the hue. So like, for example, I'll go ahead and go for some of this pink color, and I'll just really light color. Actually gonna, let's see, I think I'm gonna come, let's flip it around. I think I'm gonna come here, right, and I'm gonna, brush into the canvas. Right here beside my large flower, and I'm gonna go right over this leaf. I'm just gonna got a little bit of green, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna go right back. On your guys' canvas, you're actually gonna see a line kind of guiding you. I think I might add that. That way you guys can know where to place. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add lines. That way you guys can see where to place these flowers. These flower accents. Okay. And I'm gonna maybe place one up here. Happy with what I have. Of course, guys, you have all liberty to add as many as you'd like, as little as you'd like. That is completely up to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to rinse. We're going to rinse our brush. Brush off. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more of that light yellow color, and we're gonna go ahead and back into the center of our flowers. We're gonna add some of that light yellow. We're gonna dot it. Okay. Just right outside the center. And this is just to add some pop. Okay, give it some pop. If you don't want to, you certainly do not have to. So now we're gonna go ahead and rinse our brush, go ahead and wipe it off, and we're gonna move on to our black. Okay, so you can use either one of your brushes for this portion. Okay, I want you guys to use the brush that makes you the most comfortable. Okay, if you have a Sharpie, you can certainly use your Sharpie. I'm going to go ahead and use my largest brush for this portion, but again, you can use any size brush. And what we're going to do is we're going to start outlining our sunburst. So I'm getting some black onto my brush, and I want, if you're using your largest brush, you want to have a nice thin edge. So go ahead and get in that black and kind of just, I'm using the lid of my black, but you're going to get that in there, and you're just going to kind of brush it against, because you want to get as thin as possible if you're using your larger brush.
that thin. You want to get it thin. All right. So guys, go ahead and we're gonna start at our tabletop, and go ahead and line that. Then we're gonna go to our sunburst. We're gonna line it. Now, you don't want to go over your flowers with the line. You just want to kind of place it where you see you're able to. And then you can always come back over it if for any reason you just kind of have to get it over. So like right here, for example, when I painted in my flower up here, I didn't consider the line. I didn't consider that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and create my line over it, right? And then once that dries a little bit, I'll come back to it and go ahead and fix that up. Okay, so now I'm going to go for my vase, and I'm going to outline it. Okay, I'm gonna come right up here. And outline it right up there as well. Okay, and we're gonna go back to our sunburst, and we're just gonna add a couple of fun lines. So just a couple of fun lines, just like that. Okay. Nothing major. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my brush off. I'm gonna move to my smaller brush. I think that's what I'm gonna do for the smaller brush. Okay, so we're gonna add a few little fun dots. Oh, guys, you know what I did forget? That's okay. I didn't really. Let's not call it forgetting, because we can always add stuff back. So just right in between the lines, I'm just gonna add a few dots. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4. You can add just one. You can add as many as your heart desires. You can make some smaller, some bigger. It is perfectly up to you. I'm gonna go back into my vase, and right along where we made that pink stroke, I'm just gonna add some black here, just like that. I'm also gonna come at the bottom and do the same, just like that. Okay. I'm gonna add a couple of dots, maybe right along the curve at the bottom. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a few black dots into
You know what? Let's go ahead and outline our flowers first. And we're gonna just do the left side of the flowers, okay? And just the left side. Okay, so go ahead and you can start outlining your flower. Now, some of your flowers are going to overlap, right? So just kind of consider that as you're outlining. So I'm going to start with my smaller one here in the corner here. And I'm just going to And if you go over your, I guess they're called blue bonnets. I don't know. If you go over our other flower detail, that's okay. You can always come back over it, or you can leave it just as. Okay, so I'm going now for my larger flower, and I'm just there's something about adding a black outline that just honestly makes the picture just pop so much more. It gives it more definition, I guess. And I love this part. This is my favorite part. And I'm good for a good bold black outline, even in my commission pieces. And you outline where you can outline. If you want to go over things and then come back and add more color, that's fine too. Sometimes you just gotta lay it down and take a look. Yeah, I think I got her. Let's see. Let's get her a little outline up here too. Right. Yeah, I feel good about this. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and you can use the back of your brush, or you can just go ahead and stick with the bristle portion. Okay, and you're just gonna add a few black dots into the center. This is just to say, hey guys, this is definitely the center of this flower. Okay. Go ahead and rinse your brush. Okay. And so what you can do is, again, with the bristles of your smallest brush or the back of your brush, which I think I'm gonna go for the back of my brush this time, and I'm gonna get it in some of that pink. The darker pink. I mean, you can use either pink or you can use both, to be honest. You can use some blue if you want. But I'm just gonna add a couple of pink dots right into our white flowers here. So family, we are done. We are done. Okay? I am so proud of you guys. Again, now you can go ahead, you can hit it with the blow dryer. Any mistakes that you see, that you just want to kind of tidy up, go ahead and do so. I am so proud of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this flower fun adventure. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you guys for supporting my business. Thank you. And just want you to know that I love you. Jesus loves you. And you guys continue to stay blessed. All right, y'all. Deuces.